Hello, how you all doing? I'm Alexa Henderson. I'm back with another episode about my true story about the grandmother baby scam. You know, I think about this all the time. Why is it that people don't just take out the time and just do the right thing? I mean, that's what it's all about, doing the right thing. If folks learn how to just do the right thing, they would never have to worry about being exposed. You know, you gotta pretty much just put them all over the website just to let them see all the wrong that they do. And they pretty much just try to avoid you in every possible way. In other words, they want to avoid the situation. Just like my baby mother and them now. You know, they scared me out of my baby. I mean, all of that was really uncalled for. It was really unnecessary, you know, for anybody to do anybody that way. You know, I mean, look at it this way. You know, I was with my baby's mother, I mean, the whole 9 months. I was there rubbing her stomach, depositing depositories up her rectum when she needed, because for some odd reason, my baby's mother, she couldn't keep any food down. I mean, she had a problem. She was very sick. I mean, she was just all the way down. She went from about 120 all the way down to about 90 pounds. And really, personally, I didn't think that she was going to make it at that point. She had a very difficult pregnancy. You know what I can't seem to understand? Why is it that folks don't seem to think about all that hard time and that bad time you like just put up with that person, you was there with that person from start to finish. And then as soon as my baby mother had a baby, and then they just pretty much just completely dogged me out. This is my true story. And why can't Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson just come forth, you know? Hey, you know, I apologize for what we did to you. We took 10 years away from you. We wouldn't even let you bond with your baby. Now you tell me, what kind of people would do something like that to a little newborn baby? Here's a man that's stuck by his woman all the way through the hard time, through everything, was there rubbing her stomach, making sure that she had a great recovery because she had a difficult pregnancy. Now, world, what kind of person would do that to you? It could be the Steve Harvey thing, you know, the way Steve did Mary Harvey. Or in my situation, the adopted mother and my baby mother dogged me out. And what I can't understand is that they waited up until my baby was born. And then they created all these problems. I mean, they hurted me so bad, they scammed me, they dogged me. I mean, they run, they hide. It's like they don't want me to be a part of my daughter's life at all. They did so much scamming in that time. And they hurted me so bad. And what I just can't seem to understand is, why is it that these type of people feel like they can just get away with everything? They feel like they can dog you out, they can do you wrong. I'm talking in a sense about Steve Harvey and the grandmother baby scam. The same situation. My baby mother dogged me out. Steve dogged his ex-wife out. A kid was involved. My baby's mother and her adopted mother dogged me out with my kid. Steve dogged his ex-wife out with their kid. And why don't folks just chalk it up and say, look, I was wrong. I was dead wrong with what I did to you. I mean, I feel so bad. I mean, I took away all the bonding. I took away everything that should have been. And I messed up your life. I mentally abused you. Why can't people just come forward and admit what they did wrong, you know? But just go around every day just acting normal, just like nothing never happened. Now, what kind of people would do something like that? I just can't understand it. But anyway, man, these people hurted me so bad the way they did me. That ain't the end of the story. I mean, you saw part 1 and you saw part 2. They even hired a hitman to try to kill me. I was out there in LA, you know, mostly all my family was back home in Houston. And I was up in California by myself. Check this out now. These people wanted my daughter so bad, and they completely wanted me out of the picture. So I'm like at the park one day. I'm like just cooling out at the park and just minding my own business. And all of a sudden, you know, a guy just pull up right on the side of me in a van. And he looked down at a photo and he looked back up at me like he was pretty much just verifying that this is the guy. He looked down at the photo and he looked back up at me. And I got some funny vibes, you know. I immediately, okay, something is not right with this picture. So I just started my truck up and I bagged up. And as I began to pull out the parking lot, this guy was right behind me. I mean, he was just right behind every which way I went. He was like he was trying to get up on me to get me in a position to either blow me away or try to make me run off the highway. And you know what saved me that day? I knew the good Lord was with me. I mean, he was following me, chasing me all through grocery store, through the parking lot. I mean, just all over the place. It was like some wild flick out of some drama movie. And man, I just could not understand as of this day why these people had to go to that extreme. So anyway, I mean, I'm like just trying to get rid of this guy, you know, because I didn't want to give him a chance to get up on me and try to blow me away or make me have a serious accident. So the light was pretty much yellow and it was about to turn red. So at this point, this guy had got right up on me like this. And so he assumed that in California, once you go across, you're going to have to go at least a mile or 2 before you can make a turn or exit or anything like that. So immediately the light turned red and this guy just knew I was going to keep straight right along with him. And I don't know how I did it, but I ended up making a illegal U-turn. You know, just an illegal U-turn. And went the opposite direction. And I was able to lose this guy. And as of this day, you know, I'm like saying to myself, is it really worth all that? Why do people feel they have to put the other person in so much pain and so much hurt that they don't think about other folks' feelings or what they're feeling about the situation? I mean, it's all about self. Why is it so many selfish people in this world? You know? So anyway, that ain't all of it. I mean, my baby's mother and her adopted mother went to the extreme. Okay? My baby's mother and her adopted mother, now they had the DNA results, and the results read 99.9% Curtis Henderson's baby, Alexa Charlie Henderson. So guess what scandalous ass Patricia Robinson did? Now, for some reason, she had mind control over my baby mother. Patricia Robinson had mind control over my baby mother. You know, I'm like, okay. Now you got to remember, she's in a cult. So when a person is in a cult, within that cult leader has mind control over that person. And so it's like she wasn't going to let her out no kind of way, because she wanted that baby and she wanted to keep getting the money and the checks and all this stuff that she was getting from the government. So she wanted to use the system to beat the system. So she was not letting Veronica out of this cult. I did not find out all this kind of stuff until I got involved with this lady. And so, check this out now. Y'all think everything else was bad and sad? Check this out now. Patricia Robinson had got the results back from the DNA, and she was so low down and dirty, she actually told my baby's mother, "Oh, that ain't his baby, that ain't his baby." And so now she had Veronica believing that the results was not my baby, because she still wanted my baby's mother. See, she had mind control over my baby's mother. Patricia Robinson had mind control over her. So she really just did not want her to know the truth. So she was still trying to hide the truth away from her. So somehow she brainwashed her and told her, look, the results came back. The baby is not his baby. And so she started just calling me, ha, 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 that's not your baby. You know, that's not your baby. Now, all of this happened right after she had the baby. I mean, everything was cool. We had a great relationship. And like I said earlier, as soon as she had the baby, and they did a 180-degree turn. And everybody just turned on me. They totally just dogged me out, would not let me be a father. All I wanted to do was just be a father. I would have been the best father Alexa could have ever had. You know, I was brought up in the country, a good person. And I just knew, and I just know I would have made the best father for my daughter, Alexa. And these people took all that away. So I just can't understand, why is it that anybody feels like that they have to do a person like this? You know, same thing with Steve Harvey and Mary Harvey. And so these people, they was constantly scheming and scamming and trying to find new ways to scam and try to make me look bad. I mean, this woman was trying so hard to adopt my daughter right there in court. She just jumped up and said, Your Honor, I'm going to adopt this baby. And I said, Your Honor, how is this woman going to adopt my daughter without my consent? This is not even this one true blood baby. She's not even no kin, no blood or anything. Now, how is this woman going to just tell the court she's going to adopt my baby? I'm like, what kind of shit is that? Judge just told her straight up, look, ma'am, that's not going to happen. This man is the father of his kid, and ain't no way it's going to happen. But anyway, this woman was trying to adopt my daughter without my consent. And she was creating all kinds of fake, false allegations. The whole family turned on me. They wouldn't let me see my daughter. They wouldn't let me talk to her. They took away all the bonding. I mean, I could tell you some things. I had to pay for everything. I had to pay to see my daughter. They kept her away for 7 months. And when I did see my little newborn baby for the very first time, immediately Alexa knew who her father was. They brought her in. You know how the supervised visit, I mean, it's like they had 2 supervised visits, one on this side, one on the other side. One was standing like guards, you know, it's like they was like just watching everything. So anyway, when they turned Alexa around and brought her in, she just reached up for me like that. It was like after 7 long months, they kept her away from her father, and she still knew and had that fatherly love for her father. And she reached up for me. And I picked her up, and my 7-month-old baby just broke down and started crying. It was like she understood what was going on. And I said, Alexa, please, don't cry. Daddy loves you. This is not Daddy's fault. Patricia and Veronica Robinson are the ones who are doing you and me like that. I said, please don't cry, Alexa. Daddy loves you, and Daddy always loved you. And she just, my 7-month-old baby, just cried, tears just poured down her face. And she just patted me in the chest and just put her arms around me. And it was just, man, my heart was just broken. And I know Alexa's heart was broken because she was crying. And she had her arms around me. And she just hit me in the chest like, Dad, I just can't believe that they are doing me and you this way. I just can't believe it. And she just laid in my arms and Alexa, please don't cry. Daddy loves you. It's gonna get better. So finally, she just stopped crying. And she hugged me and she hugged me, and it was like she stared at me and looked at me. There was if she did not think that she was going to see me no time soon. I mean, Patricia Robinson made everything complicated. It was always some kind of problem with this woman. I just can't understand it. What is this world really coming to? For a baby mother, an adopted mother, to do a baby father that way and tries to destroy his life so he couldn't be a part of his own kid. That woman, Patricia Robinson, must have some really serious mental issues. She needs to get some help. That's what she needs to do. Patricia Robinson, if you're watching this video, that is low down dirty with what you did. And you need to come clean with that, because one day the good Lord is going to say, enough is enough. You have taken 10 years away from me. You took away all the bonding. You know everything you did. You put a hit out on my life. And so, man, I went through so much in California fighting for my rights. And then when I got my rights, it was just too much stuff going on with these people. So my folks told me, say, look, you ought to just come on back home for a minute and get yourself together, get your head right, because it's just too much stuff going on. People putting hits out on your life. They just stressing you out. I mean, I was so stressed out. I was weighing about 220 pounds when I was living in LA. When they got through with me, I was weighing 100 pounds. I lost 90 pounds. I was so skinny. I mean, a little bit more, I probably would have had a heart attack and fell out and died. That is exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to give me a heart attack. So anyway, I was going through too much with those people. So I decided to just move back home and get myself together. But these people, they still had, and they still do have my home phone number and my address. And you know, I call, they changed the telephone number. They move, they change the address. I mean, they just constantly just moving around. They don't want me to know where my daughter is. They won't let her say hi, daddy, hello, daddy, Merry Christmas, daddy, happy birthday, daddy. They won't let her say happy Father's Day, daddy, happy Thanksgiving, daddy, happy New Year's, daddy. They won't let me say happy birthday, Alexa. Nothing, man. I mean, these people won't, and it's just heartbroken to see people right here in America who do fathers and mothers that way. That is just so cold-hearted for anybody to do anybody that way. That is a person who do not have a God-given heart to do a person like that. I'm making this video because I want the world to see that it is cruel people out there who just do not give a damn about a father's or a baby mother. In my situation, my baby mother and her adopted mother scammed me. The Steve Harvey's situation, he took Mary Harvey's son away from her. And he really hurted her as well. And my baby mother, they hurted me so bad. And I'm telling you, that's not a good feeling. That's not nice at all. You know, for people to do this kind of stuff. I just can't understand it. And then you got these kind of people sitting up in church. I just can't understand that kind of stuff. These kind of people sit up in church and pretending to be a Christian. And you don't know the first meaning of love. You don't know how to treat people. You don't know how to respect people. You know, it's like it's all about you. Take. You know, you take everything from a person and strip a person down, break them down. That, in other words, these kind of sociopathic people, they get off on hurting good people, good, genuine, quality people. These kind of sociopathic people, they get off on hurting people. They don't give a damn about nobody. All they care about is their self. And I had to do this third video. I feel like it's still a whole lot more I got to talk about on my next video. But I just wanted to say, world, this is a cold world out there. Y'all be careful. Seriously. You young brothers out there, man, y'all be careful. I mean, it's got a whole lot of women out there that's following this same footstep. And it's a whole lot of men, vice versa, though, the same footstep, who will take a woman, kid away from them and do them the same way. So my thing is this. I feel strongly that the president should make it a law that both parents should be in the kid's life no matter what. Make it a law. And that will solve this situation, solve all these problems with the other person trying to take full control of the situation and create a hit, or scamming and scheming and making false claims and false allegations and just anything that they can think of to try to destroy the other parent's life. So I feel like the president should make it a law that both parents should be in the kid's life no matter what. Make it a law. And I don't think you have that problem anymore, you know. See, in my situation, my baby's mother and her adopted mother, it's all about the check. The check. How much they can fraud the government and how long they can get all this money from the government and plus from me. Now, as I said earlier, Patricia Robinson had frauded my baby's birth certificate inside of the hospital. Her husband had just passed, okay? And so she put it in his name because she felt like, okay, he had a pretty big business, so she felt like she could get Social Security off of my baby through her dead husband on my baby and plus with her, and then turn around and put me on child support. You see what I'm saying? So this was a money-hungry bitch, no good bitch, who just did not care about herself or nobody else. When you do something like that to somebody, you don't care about yourself and you don't care about nobody else. I was brought up in a good home, and it was hard for me to ever call a woman a bitch or anything like that. But these people broke me down. Out there in LA, they broke me down. And they took everything from me for as bonding with my kid. They sent me through a whole lot of problems. And I'm telling you, there's some cold-hearted people out there. And you know what? As of today, all these years have gone by. These people won't even pick up the phone and let Alexa say, hello, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. How you doing, Daddy? I love you, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Daddy. Happy New Year, Daddy. Hi, it's the family on that end, Daddy. My daughter is 10 years old, and these people, these some dog-ass people, man. Dogs. And I'll tell you the rest of the story on my next video. I mean, you think this was tough, but the next one, I got a whole lot more to tell you guys. I really appreciate you all taking out the time to listen to my story, and I know you all feel my pain and everything that these people put me through. It's just a low down dirty shame, you know. I mean, that's just low down for a parent to do another parent that way. And then they can just lay down every night and feel like, you know, they this queen on the throne or king on the throne, and just do that to the other parent. You know, you think you can just lay down every night and then do this to the other parent and don't think nothing about it? So, man, it's a whole lot of crazy sociopathic people who don't give a damn about nobody. All they care about is themselves and what they can get out of it. And they get off on hurting other people, good people. They get off. It's a good thing that I'm not that type of person who would have went off and went up somewhere and just shot up everybody. I'm not that kind of person. I wasn't brought up to be that way. But if that was the wrong person who could not handle that kind of stuff, I mean, you see it every single day on TV, you know. There's a lot of people out there who just cannot handle this kind of situation. So, man, it's terrible. But anyway, thanks again for checking out my story. I'll make sure I share my next story coming soon. Got some other stuff to tell you guys. Thanks for all the support. Please, in every way, please fight for this situation with me. Hey, we're in this together. The world, we are in this together. I feel like both parents should be in a kid's life. They should make it a law. They should make this a law that both parents should be in a kid's life no matter what. So anyway, it was good talking to you guys. Peace. I'm out. Alexa, if you're looking at this video, you run across it, Daddy loves you. And Daddy always love you. These dirty motherfuckers, Patricia Robinson, I know they won't let her have a telephone. They won't let her be on a computer or nothing. I know her friends or somebody that saw all of this stuff on the internet. You know, I'm not the kind of guy who just go around just posting this kind of stuff for the hell of it. This is my real life true story. How these people scam me and they dog me and they running and they hiding and they took away all the bonding. They getting the child support money every month. I mean, they getting all kind of money through the government. So you tell me, you know, what kind of people is that who would do something like that? And then take all of this away from the baby's father. So I'm going to leave you all with a thought. Leave it in the comments and tell me what you think about that. For somebody to do somebody that way and take a poor little innocent kid away from their father and not let them be a part of their father's life. All I can say, that is low down dirty. You should be ashamed of your motherfucking self, Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson. You know who you are. And that shit ain't right at all. It ain't right. But anyway, leave your comments below. You know, tell me what you think. I'm going to leave this open because I feel like everybody has something to say and want to say something about this situation. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comment and I'll try to respond back as soon as possible, as soon as I read your comment. Thanks again for checking out my story. May God bless. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.